It's Resident Reason, and today we're going to be talking about relative positions and body plans. Let's go. Relative positions and body plans are important terms in anatomy because they're like directions on a map. They tell us where everything is in and on the body. The first anatomical terms we're going to start off with is superior and inferior. So superior means above, and inferior means below. So for example, we could say the eyes are superior to the nose, and we could say that the mouth is inferior to the nose. If you want to use reference points, we could say that point A is superior to point B, and point B is inferior to point A. The next terms we're going to deal with is anterior and posterior. Anterior, also called ventral, means the front of the body, while posterior, also called dorsal, represents the back of the body. So we could say the chest is anterior to the spine because it's more to the front of the body than the spine. And we could say that the spine is posterior to the chest because it's closer to the back of the body. Next up, we have medial and lateral. So medial means closer to the midline of the body, and lateral means farther away from the midline. All right, so if you look at this body, you can see that there's a dotted line in the middle, and that basically represents the midline. So for an example, we could say that the eyes are lateral to the nose because the nose is more in the midline than the eyes. Or if we want to use reference points, we could say that point A is medial to point B, and we could say point B is lateral to point A. The next anatomical terms we're going to deal with are proximal and distal. So proximal, it means closer to the point of insertion, while distal, it means further away from the point of insertion. When I mention insertion, I'm specifically talking about the limbs of the body. So that would be your arms or your legs. So for an example, we could say that the fingers are distal to the elbow because where the insertion is the shoulders. So the elbow is closer to the shoulders than the fingers. Or for reference points, as you can see right here, we have reference point B and reference point C. We can say that reference point B is proximal to reference point C. All right, the next anatomical terms that we have are superficial and deep. So superficial means closer to the surface. So we could just say that surface level, while deep means deeper inside.